Back to San Diego and beautiful Petco Park in front of our amazing fans.
And speaking of amazing, you got an amazing lineup today with one of your top players returning back. What does it feel like to have Fernando back in that lineup?
Yeah, it's fun to write him in there. To see his name back, and he brings a lot to the table, obviously, and we're excited to have him back. He's ready to go.
This has been much anticipated by the team, obviously. From your standpoint, how do you go and working him back in the lineup, and what are your expectations in terms of what he's actually going to be capable of doing at this point?
Yeah, he went and had nothing but A-plus reports from Arizona and what he was able to do. Got a ton of at-bats, was able to play in the field, do some base running through all the stuff that, required to get him back into competing again. Most importantly, this is a guy that really knows himself, knows his body well, and he's ready to go mentally and physically. So it's exciting. Yeah, we're in uncharted territory. He's in it, a little bit uncharted territory. This thing's still in the process of healing. So, like a lot of our guys, he's going to be playing with something, and we're trying to clearly figure out, how invasive this something may end up being, and we're just going to have to partner with him like we do with all our guys, and just how you feeling, what's this look like. The gait may look a little different, so everybody, oh God, he's able to play. So, and again, he's the one driving this. So obviously, the medical weighs in, and we're responsible adults with him. But he's ready to go, and we'll just take it day by day.
The team's been playing some great baseball yet. You're at the back end of a real long stretch. It's getting down to the final stretch here in September. So, how much of a lift can this be for this ball club?
Yeah, listen, him coming back and being able to be on the field is a big lift. His energy is great. It's infectious. And I can't speak for him, but I know he's excited, and talking to him about how good he feels about how well the team's played and the energy of the team and everything's going. So he's just ready to do his part.
Xander was kind of joking. He was saying, I'm glad I'm not Mike Shildt, that I have to make some decisions on the playing time right now. Some guys have really stepped up, done a nice job while he's been gone, but I guess you got a deeper bench at this point.
Yeah, we do have a deeper bench, and it's that's part of the job, right? And the thing that's great about this, that really I don't want to underscore. I want to make sure it's a very, really valid point, and I love it. All these guys want to play. Like, you try to go to a guy on day 18 in a row, and it's like, hey, let's take a day. Nobody wants it. And it's not fluff. It's not like, I want to be in there. No, they're like legitimately want to be on the field. They love playing baseball. They love competing. They love playing together. But also, we are getting a group of guys that are being available and open to, working with me and what that looks like, and knowing there's a big picture to it, and there's a team aspect to it. We got a lot of guys that want to play, obviously, and deserve to play, and there's only so many innings and at-bats and spots in the lineup, and then making sure that we're putting them in the right spots. So it's a great situation.
When Bogarts came back, Solano took a step back, came more off the bench. He's been able to adjust and still be productive. Is that something similar you would like to see from Peralta now?
Well, Peralta's playing today, so he's in there today. Pro's getting a break, but moving forward, I understand your question. Toddy coming back impacts Peralta, but the good news about David Peralta is, today he can give Profar a break. He can give Toddy a break. Donovan's given, Crony a breather at first base today. So again, the more we're able to put quality players in the field and give other quality players a break appropriately, the better off we are.
What was the bypassing the minor league rehab assignment process part? I know he did stuff in Arizona, but
I don't view it as bypassing it. I view it as a really good way of looking at how to get yourself ready to come back and play for a guy that's played in this league a while and knows himself, and has played a lot of winter ball. That's the way I see it. It's different than what we're maybe used to, and different, can sometimes elicit a change and be like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? We're eliminating steps. You really think about it, and I kind of scratch my head being in player development for so long, why we didn't do this differently earlier. He went to Arizona, got in a controlled environment, and was able to get, I don't know what the official number was, 30 or 40 at-bats in 4 to 5 days, and sit there and go, okay, I want fastballs. Okay, here's a guy throwing you fastballs. I want spin. Here's a guy throwing spin. They're not doing that in the minor league setting. Here's runner at third. Have a situational at bat. again, nothing you can replicate in the minor league side. And in order to get those 30, 40 at bats, he'd be there a week. And then a lot of guys won't even pitch to him when he's in a minor league setting. So, and we can just create situations and volume that allows us to control it and allows him to get back quicker.
Mike, what's the corresponding move?
Bryce Johnson.
Is there a 40-man too that has to be made?
I don't get in the roster. I got enough on my plate.
Profar, first day off since June 22nd. How many times did you maybe try to give him a day off during that time?
Oh, I quit trying. This guy, man, what a admiration is an appropriate word for pro. A lot of respect, admiration. This guy loves playing baseball and he loves competing. And there were times where we maybe thought about a day for him, and he's like, okay, only if we win today. And then we know we win the series. But if we don't win the series, I'm playing. And so yesterday made sense based on the tomorrow's day for him to be able to get back-to-back days off.
You can tell us about Darvish and Ha-Seong Kim.
Darvish is really in a really good spot. He came out of the 4 innings that he threw, and again, to Jeff's question, in a controlled setting against competition. So that's healthy. Threw 66 pitches. Velocity was really good. Spin was really good. I mean, he just threw the ball very well. So he's in a good spot, and we'll finalize his next step, and you'll hear it sooner rather than later.
What about Kim? Does he have a chance to return his homestand?
Excuse me?
How about Ha-Seong Kim? Does he have a chance to return his homestand?
This homestand, I don't know. That's still to be determined. He's making progress, though. He's throwing. He's swinging the bat. Saw him briefly earlier. And he's in a good spot relative to his recovery and return to play. But it is going to be a progression to his throwing.
Is he across the diamond yet with the throws?
He's getting close.